Hello friends and hello student. My name is Ashok Sijala. In this session, we learn the ascending order or descending order in one-dimensional array in C language. So first I share my laptop screen and here fix the position so you can watch better way my video lecture. And here Turbo C++ is there. I just selected and then take some time. Yes, now is open and Alt F file menu and taking new file. And here our goal, write a program to enter one dimensional, 1D array means one dimensional array and print it ascending. Yes, ASCENDING, ascending or descending, both I cover. So here ascending and descending. So what is, I think you have to know, ascending or descending. Yes, ascending and descending order, that is known as order. So ascending order, or we can say that descending order. So we can know very well ascending means A to Z and descending means Z to A. So here is a integer array. You can also take the character array. So there is no problem, but here we can first take the integer array. Okay, so we can take after my upcoming video lecture, we can also cover the character array. Okay, so here, yes, now start. You have to know very well what is a ascending. So I directly start. If not know, then write in comment section. So I give detail, but generally all students know very well that is ascending means A to Z and descending means Z to A, reverse. So like in our university top 10, so that is a descending because highest rank is getting the first number. Okay, so here we can in reverse or both we have to take ascending and descending. So first my technique in any definition, first you can divide and conquer. That is our British apply these rules. So we can use in our C language, not to disturb to other. So input and process, yes, and then output, yes, divide and conquer. So what is input? Enter 1D array and print in ascending or descending. That is our output. How it's print, that is we can take some logic. So that first we can take one static array and then and then clear screen and then we can scan, but we can scan before we can do shootable message in outside for loop. So one dimensional array require one for loop and two dimensional array two for loop. So enter one dimensional elements that known as value is a element. So here I take for loop and here I provide /n. Okay, and I equal to 0 because index start with always 0 and I plus plus I less than 5. And now my technique is start, and that is we can print and scan and print with index. So x of %d, that print our index and that is a I, and scanf function. So some student not understand how I can print this x of I in this printf statement in scanning time. So that some student directly print scan one statement, and sometimes some student taking here internal message of for loop. That is always I give this message I just testing. So here I if I shift delete and here I give message and that array, so that 5 time print same message. So that is not perfect for array programming. So shootable is a outside for loop you give the message. Okay, and then our scanning is perfect means input and we can output. So we can before and after that is ascending order. So here we can first simple print. Okay, and we can say that before ascending, okay, or descending depend upon. So first we can give the descending. Before descending 1D array element R. Yes, so R is remaining. So we can print. Yes, and here I remove the brace of for loop and here scanf because only printf is there. Yes, I remove all. Yes, and here comma and here %d and here I provide directly /n vertical. So here is not real /n. So all are where, and also remove this brace and get ch. So scanning and printing is perfect. Yes. So let us check. First, I save this file. Yes, F2. So A1D, and that is a ascending descending. So we can give like ASC, because maximum 8 character we have to provide. So I give 7 character is already there. So we cannot give more file name to character. Okay, that means more big file name. So we can understand A1D, array one dimensional, or array ascending, ASC, or descending. So first we can implement ascending. So just so small value to large value, that is meaning in digit number. Okay, so you have to know very well. So here there is no any error, and let us I give first sequence element, that is not ascending, that is ascending. By default I provide 1 to 5, that ascending, that is known as ascending. But now we can give, like I just run again and do this randomly element, so that automatically arrange a small value to big value, ascending order. Okay, so that is our target. So input and output is complete. Okay, before. So after we can here of, if you not print like here before, and that we can know our element is there. So I just remove ascending order, and here I give the logic. We can directly take, not before after, because not swapping. In swap that is perfect, but here is a ascending descending. So here we can take our for loop, that is I equal to 0, I less than 5, and I plus plus. Now in nested for loop, like in our pyramid triangle, we can take one for loop to other, and then taking here one other variable, and that is j. Okay, index nested for loop. So second element is required. We can compare and then saying this number is a greater of this number. So here other loop and j equal to I plus 1. So our 0 element compared to the 1 means 0 means first element, and second element I plus 1. So that is index is 1. So we can compare both variable, and then j plus 5 and j also plus plus, and here we can provide the s, and then taking if condition. Yes, so x of I is greater than or equal to x of j. So what happened? We can swap or swap two integer value. So again, I take one variable, and that is a temporary variable, that in two integer, you have to not watch my video. I swap without third variable two integer variable. That is also possible, but here same logic, but here we can take the third variable, because that is a 1D array, one dimensional. So temp is a blank, so we can assign x of I. If that is a x of I is greater than x of j, then temp value we can provide x of I, that is a holding to temp, and then x of I is free, and then we can provide x of j, that is swapped like two integer value, that is a array swapping, 1D array itself, that value is a interchange, and then our ascending order is generated. So x of j is now free, and then we can assign to temp. So that is unique logic. Yes, I think no, you have to swap integer value of third variable temp and without third variable. So, and my also reverse 1D array, that is also I swap logic here. Third time I use the ascending or descending. That means that swap three statement line. So any swapping concept, there are three unique line is there. Temp is assigned to x of I free, then x of j, and x of g is free, because we can assign to x of I to x of j, and temp we can assign to x of j. So now I think perfect. Yes, I think no mistake. So here that is a ascending greater than. So that element is greater than. If you provide here less than, so that is descending order. So let us check. First we can compile. Yes, there is no any error. And let us check. Yes, I give randomly element, any small to big, no problem. So here I provide 8 again, and now small value 3 like. So yes, ascending, yes, that is a 3, 4, 6, 8, 9, swapping, interchange, smallest to largest. And here I just change the condition. So here I change the if condition, yes, less than or equal to. So here now our message is also changed, because descending. So that is a descending order, yes, ing already there. So yes, I save and compile. Yes, there is no any error. And I give again randomly element. Yes, so 9 and last I give the 4. Yes, and 4 is not there. So descending. So 9, 8, 5, 4, 2. So there is very simple logic. So that is a in DS that in next semester in BCS M2 that is one subject and that is a data structure and that ascending we can apply the selection sort, that is a sorting technique, and that logic I apply to the selection sort, that is known as selection sort. So that value we can provide selection sort. So here, yes, so very simple. And how it's possible, let us we can check, and we can check to our ascending order. Okay, so no problem, descending is also well, but common we have to arrange in ascending order. So that is, I again give the message ASCEN and DING, okay, ascending. So yes, I first testing, yes, that complete. Yes, I give randomly element any, and then here can some different value. 6 is not there. So yes, 2, 3, 6, 8, 9. So it's perfect. And now I take watch window, so you can how its logic is work. So here we can start our logic directly, not scanning part, or here directly our main is for loop. So control go that place, how to set particular start to watch, that also cover in this session. Also in my so many video lecture I cover. Control F8, yes, set red sign, and then I minimize string, yes, and Alter W taking the watch, yes, here is a watch, and also Alter W again and output window. So both window is there, and here I decrease size, and here we can take our variable. Like first I take x of I, then here I take x of j, so we can compare, and then temp, that is our main variable. Okay, so there are 3 and also ij, but ij already covered. So now I can start, and if you know control F8, I directly run this program. So that stop in this red line. Yes, I give randomly element, yes, any element. So we can compare, yes, so that is a, yes. Now let us check how it's possible. So you, if you know alter R, that is a here trace information, F7 function key. So here I press F7, yes. So here our element is there 0, yes, that is first element, and J is not initialized. Now I plus 1, I press F7, so that now initialize. So I is 0 and plus 1, so that is second. So that 0 first element, 7 and 1, that 9 is compared. So here is a, we can say that 7 is greater than or equal to 9, but no, that condition is a false. So that is condition is false. So directly go in our inner for loop. So that first element compared to each element, because we can 0 element compared to each value. Yes, let us check how. I press F7 again. So here what, j plus plus. So yes, j is plus plus. I just here write also I 0 and j is now 2, because again I inner loop is iteration, that known as some dry run method. Some your syllabus writing the dry run one and iteration. So one round of this outer for loop, and all inner loop is taking that iteration table. So here that 7, yes, that is a I is a fixed 0, and comparison that 3 number. So that is a big number. 7 is a greater than 3, so that is a swap. Yes, here because 7 is greater than j. J is a now 3. Yes, you look in here 7, 7 and 3. J x of j is 3, because j is a 2 index. 2 index is our value element is 3. So that is a, here is 7 and here is 3. So greater than equal to, yes, condition is true. So temp here x of I assign. X of I is what value? That 7. 7 assigned to temp, yes. And then x of I is 3 and assigned to x of j, that is 3. Yes, both are 3, 3, but temp hold the our 7 value. So temp assigned to x of j. So that is a swap, yes. And then again j plus plus. So j is a I 0, but j is 3. So now turn to 3. Yes, here is a swapping. So x of I, that is 0 position, our smallest. In first round, that is a first our element is set. and smallest value, that is I think 2 is remaining. So 2, first round completed inner for loop. So our smallest one number is fixed that position, and then I plus plus, so that is removed, and comparison to second element and to each other, that is a that selection sort, that technique known as a selection sort. Okay, so again, here is a 3 and here is a now what element, that 3 position 5. So that condition is false. Yes, now last, yes, that is j plus plus. So 0 is a that 3 and 4, that is a now 2. So condition is again true because 3 is greater than equal to 2 because here is 2. So condition swap. So temp here assigned to 3. Yes, temp is 3 now, and then x of I to x of j, that is 2. Yes, 2, both are 2, but temp assigned to x of j, so 3 is a swap. So first round is completed. Our first element is set, and that is now we cannot see here. I just show you how it's see. So here we can provide like x of j, so that is a 2. First element is set, and then I plus plus. So I now is a 0 to 1. So first position, our first smallest ascending order required to smallest element. So one round of outer for loop, that is completely set the 0 element. So that is a iteration table. So our first I and j. So now condition is false because j is a 5. That time condition is false because I is only 4 that time. 0 index start. So I is a 0, then 1, 2, 3, and 4 up to we have to go that. And j if that 5 times. So inner loop is completely execute. So first round that our 0 index set. Now what to do? Here our again 0 position. Yes, I is a now 1. So 1 is a, here we cannot I think that element is a not that is our given element is order, but now 0 is a 2. So 2 is a not in here, but here is position, that is swap. So here I think 3 is their side. Okay, so we can check. Yes, let us start first. That is second iteration table. So I is 1 and j I plus 1, so directly 2. So what element is there? So I is holding to 9. Yes, here 9, and j is 3. So condition is true. Yes, 9 is greater than 7. So 7 is a swap. Yes, so that if condition is true. So x of I j assigned. Yes, here is a 7 assigned, and now is a free x of j is assigned to 9 and temp assigned to 9. So that both are for 7 7, but temp assigned to x of j, that is 9. So that is interchange. And now what, I is a 1 and j is plus plus, so 3 directly. So here you can see the our element j I 1 position 7 and x of j is 5. So 5 is a, again 7 is greater than, that condition is true. Yes, 7 is greater than 5. Yes, condition temp, that is a store 7. Yes, 7, and then x of j assigned to 5. Yes, both are 5, x of j and x of 5. And now temp assign x of j to 7. Yes, so swap. And now second iteration is complete. I think one loop is remaining. So I equal to 1 and j plus plus, so 4. So element is a 5 and 3. So second round t set to the our second position or index 1. So let us check how. So here is a 5 and here is a 3. So that is a change. So yes, temp assigned to x of, that is a 5. Yes, 5, and x of I to x of j, that is 3. And now both are 3 3, and then temp assign x of j, that is 5. So that, yes, so second I just show you. So second round, that is first, that is 3. Smallest second round, second element is set. So that is a one round, one element is set. Yes. So now again I plus plus, so I is 2 and that element is a now what? Yes, here is a 9, and then I press F7, so 7. So 9 is greater than 7. Yes, that condition is true, and swap temp assigned to 9. Yes, and then x of j 7 assigned to x of I. Yes, 7, both are 7, and temp assign x of j 9. So that is interchange. Here I 2 and j plus plus, so only 2 time. Yes, that is last time loop is repeat. So here next element is a 7 and 5. So yes, 7 is greater than 5. Yes, temp assigned to 7 value, and then xob, that is a 5 element, both are 5, and temp assign xob j 7 value. So that is a now I plus plus. So that our third element set, look here, I give x of 2. So that is a 5 element. So 2, 3, 5, that set. Now only 2 value is remaining. So yes, let us check. So again, that only 2 time loop is repeat. Yes, x of I, that is 3, that 9 element go to the 3 index, and j initialized to I plus, so I is 3 and plus 4. So only, I think one time only loop is repeat, only one time. Yes. So 9 is greater than 7. Yes, that is condition is true. So temp assign that 9 temp, and then x of j, that 7 assigned to x of I. Yes, both are 7, and temp assign x of that 9. Yes, now is complete. So that is a directly that now I j plus plus. So condition is false, and now I equal to 4, and j is initialized again 5. So that is done, our element. All are perfectly here. Look, so I here give x of 3, so that is a 7, and x of 4, last element, that is 9. So that is ascending order is completed. Okay. So that is I now print, and all element one by one print. Yes, that all are printing ascending order. That is a selection sort. There are so many technique in data structure: selection sort, insertion sort, bubble sort, radix sort, quick sort, merge sort. So many sorting and searching technique. In this is SM2, next data structure is subject. Okay. So I think you can I hope you can understand this session. What is a ascending and descending? I complete both, and taking also watch window. And now I remove this red line, go their place, and control F8 again, that remove and save. And what is here now last in that session? So my technique, I just remove this pi, and here we can take one n variable and provide that is a static array, not dynamic. So enter the array size, enter 1D array size. If you not give any size, so that is good also, but here we can control our loop. So %d and %n. So here I give the 5, here I also give 5, and here also give 5. Yes, and remaining in last year is 5. So static 5 remove to assign to n. So that is a control to our loop. Yes, let us check how. So here I give only 3. So yes, give the randomly. So that is a chance. I give some first big value, and then small value, and then now some mid. We can say that we can say that small value. So that is a reverse. Yes, 3, 6, and 9 descending. So I give ascending 9, 6, 3. Okay. So that is a not I give any value. I just, that is a controlling to our loop. I give like 7. So gives randomly element. And last, what is remaining? 5 is not there. Yes. So that ascending order 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. Yes. So I give randomly that print ascending. And if you change this greater than to less than or equal to, so that is a descending. So that I cover in one session both ascending order and descending order. So here also we can trace, and that technique is known as selection sort logic. Okay. So in next semester, that is in your syllabus, sorting and searching technique in data structure, one subject is there. So if you develop your C programming perfectly, then you can also understand data structure, very important subject in this year. So yes, now I think you understand. Okay, so write this program to your note, ascending and descending. Here our main, there are two nesting and ascending logic developed, and selection sort, that technique known as a selection sort. Sorting and searching, so the sorting or ascending and descending, that is known as sorting. So yes, I close this file, yes. And that also watch and output and quit, Alt X. So subscribe my channel Ashok C Jalakreddy, press the bell icon to never miss any update. Thanks for your watching, supporting, and sharing my video lecture. And any doubt for this definition or any programming of C and any other programming, write in comment section. I give the definitely answer to you. Thanks again and Hare Krishna.